Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. It's not hard to figure out who is the promoter of war, domination, and control over this planet. It's not hard. I mean, you can fool some people sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time. Remember, that was Abraham Lincoln, the former US president. And these guys are succeeding in doing that. That is fooling some people all the time. And even it seems like it works because they don't have to fool everybody. They have to fool a certain number. Why? By fooling them, you will gain legitimacy when the vote comes. Or when you want to make a point, you will say, well, there are some people who think that way. They're going to go and interview some idiots. From 100 people, they will get 20 who tell the narrative. They get one as an opposition to show balance and say overwhelmingly American people or whomever supports this. But you didn't know they interviewed 100 and they picked 20 to support their narrative and one supporting the other side. Therefore, when they're going to tell you, you're going to put them one by one, you're going to say, yeah, man, overwhelmingly, I want to be in a winning team. So that's how they do it. Some people, sometime, or some people all the time. They're the same people all the time. Because baboons are baboons. That's what it is. It doesn't go to their... That's it. So what happened? We have here the prize. The prize is Iran. Iran. Whose prize? Well, Israel and United States prize. United States less, because United States lives far away from the area. It's Israel that is really has a problem. Israel can attack, Lebanon can attack, Syria can attack, Jordan can attack, whenever they want. Iraq, they can shoot their missiles wherever they want. It's a little bit trickier with 82 million people and with a better army than those countries, which is Iran. But it's okay. Israel will unshackle the idiots, the bully boy, and the bully boy will do the job, will help, okay, bring democracy and freedom. But here is Israel goes ahead of its skis, right? That's what it does. Let me show you. They're ready to attack Iran. Or if not attack, they say it's legitimate target. Iran is a legitimate target. I have to tell you, Iran is an independent sovereign country, as is Ukraine. Can make shit up. Russia Today. Iran, and I'm quoting, a legitimate target, Israel says. A senior minister has criticized Tehran for backing the Palestinian militant group Hamas. They can make whatever connection they want, and eventually they say, because you said that or you like that guy, you deserve to be punched in the face. Says who? I said that. That's it. This is my reason and that's it. Or maybe if you want to put some God in all this, it works better. That brings definitely brings legitimacy. Iran is now, and I'm quoting, a legitimate target for Israeli attacks. Economy Minister Nir Barkan has told the Telegraph, raising fears of an armed conflict with Tehran. It's gonna happen, and the Americans will attack. Don't worry. He also prediction. You'll see. But they don't want to get head on with Iran. They want to, like a bully. The bully doesn't want to fight straight on with someone. Will win. The point is not winning without being poked in the eye or scratched or slapped. Well, no, you want to win psychologically. That means I can grab you, smack you a little bit here and take your lunchbox, your girlfriend or something without you doing anything because I disarmed you in advance. This is what these guys are trying to do. Little by little, I'm gonna hit you, and if you don't react, until they hit you. And we'll see if you're gonna react then. So now they got to this point where they say it's a legitimate target. Well, the problem is, you see this, it's not only Israel, United States of America on this planet that can say who's a legitimate target and who's not. I think we can have our say and say, no, I don't think it's a legitimate target. I don't think so. I think we go through a process, that is United Nations. If United Nations is garbage, then tell us it's garbage. Don't tell us it works here, but here it doesn't work. Okay? Iran is not a legitimate country because if Iran is a legitimate country, any other country is a legitimate target. Why not? Oh, unless you think you are pure. And one country on this planet thinks that it is pure. Never did anything, but everybody supposedly ba-ba-da-bu-bu-rup. Now that's the first, he says, right here, I'm going to quote this guy, Minister of Finance, right? Wasn't he? Economy. Iran is a legitimate target for Israel, said Barkat. They will not get away with it. The head of the snake is Tehran. You tried to unleash the Americans on them, telling them that they had a bomb yesterday already, that they enriched uranium to the capacity. Yeah, but remember when Netanyahu came to the United Nations and showed that hand-drawn bomb and explained, oh, the Iran is right here. That was what, 4 years ago or so? And they still didn't get it. And by the way, why can some have it and some cannot have it? Why can the ones who already perpetrated a war crime have it, continue to have it, and some cannot have not a bomb and energy for peaceful purposes? I'm not talking about the bomb. And others cannot be inspected. And that is the exact ones who say Iran is a legitimate target. Well, maybe look at Kennedy. He wanted to do that inspection. They all tell you it was the mafia, it was the CIA, it was the FBI, it was Oswald and all that. But nobody looks that he wanted to inspect this guy's nuclear program. Do you know that? Did you know that? Why don't you look into it? I'm not making any connections. I'm just going to give you information. He wanted to do that, to inspect, to see if the Israel had a nuclear program over there and if they had a bomb. He wanted to do that, but Oswald killed him. Isn't that fucked up? If you believe that, good for you. Well, let's go. And here he says that my recommendation is to adopt the strategy that President Kennedy used in the Cuban Missile Crisis. What he basically said then was, and I'm quoting, a missile from Cuba will be answered with a missile to Moscow. Yeah, but then who lost? Who lost, boy? Do you remember who lost? The one who got their missiles from Turkey, nuclear missiles, and it was not the Soviets, right? It was not the Soviets, it was the Americans. That's how the story started. But these guys here tell you the middle of the story. They don't tell you the beginning, how it started. They don't tell you the end, how it ended. Why? Because it doesn't fit the narrative, which is Khrushchev fucked them. Why? Oh, give me about 3 seconds to tell you. The Americans had Jupiter nuclear weapons, nuclear rockets in Italy and Turkey. Khrushchev told JFK, take them out. JFK told Khrushchev like Americans told Putin, you beat it, what are you going to do about it? You can't do anything, fat fuck. And Khrushchev said, yeah, okay, we're going to bring nuclear weapons in. We didn't tell them. But he positions the tubes on top of the vessels so the imbeciles can see them. Oh my God, they bring missiles over there. There was no nuclear warhead in Cuba. You got that? When they say he brought another propaganda garbage from here. They brought the nuclear missiles in Cuba. There was no nuclear missile in Cuba brought. There were the tubes and they were working on creating the little pads ready. That's what it was. But they were keeping them on top of the vessel so the Americans can see it. Why? Because Khrushchev wanted the Americans to take their garbage Jupiter missiles from, he wanted to negotiate, not to confront these guys, but say, we're going to do the same thing to you. And the Americans, what they do? Oh no, you can't have that next to us. We can have it next to you. We can have our rockets in let's say, Ukraine. But you can't have them, let's say, in Cuba. No. So then it was the pop, and they discussed. And this is where you're not told. Everything you're told is Khrushchev, Soviet Union, took its missiles. Took its missiles from Cuba. There were no missiles over there yet. And then that's where the story ends up here, and everybody's jerking off, drinking their Bud Light, and they're all happy, chest bumping. Yeah, man, we did it. You did shit. You know what happened next? I told you many times what happened next. The Americans agreed in 6 months to get their nuclear weapons from Turkey ready, the Jupiter. So who won? Khrushchev, that idiot, made this intellectual JFK, to do what? What he wanted him to do. Take your missiles. See? So who won? So when this guy tells you that, oh, what they said is one missile over there for one missile over there, and the Soviets would have been what? One missile over there is going to be one missile in your country. But anyway, my point is, these guys are ready to shoot inside Iran if left unchallenged, and they will shoot. They will shoot. Wait for it. Probably in 2 days at the most. The Telegraph. Iran is now a legitimate target for Israeli missile strikes. Senior minister said. This is Telegraph that these guys said here. The guy spoke with the Telegraph right there. So this is the article that reported it, and this is the proud Mary. Iran is now a legitimate target for Israeli missile strikes. Now, okay. In a wide-ranging interview, this guy, okay, now the head of the snake is Tehran. What do you want? Look who's the defense minister of Great Britain. What do you want? Look who's the foreign minister of France. Look who's the foreign minister of the United States of America. Look who's the undersecretary of the in America. The same. Look who's the president and the whole echelon over there. Yermak Shmihal in Ukraine. Doesn't sound like it's a kind of like no, don't connect any dots, because they're all Romanians. You see a lot of Romanians in the same positions, or I know French or any other group. Doesn't really matter. I mean, what can we do? Spread the word. So yeah, they will attack Iran little by little, and Iran will retaliate. I guarantee you that. And there you have it. Then these guys gonna say, see, they attacked us. Self-defense, the right to self-defense. Yeah, but you attacked them. Yeah, we attacked them because of Hamas. Okay, why is Hamas? Because they're just bad. Hamas is over there. Another reaction of anything is just because they're bad. They just are crazy people. And baboons will be like, yeah, we made Khrushchev take his nuclear missiles from Cuba. Aren't we tough? Yeah, man, Khrushchev blinked. That's how I was taught in college. Khrushchev blinked. And you see articles, Khrushchev blinked, JFK was tougher. The 42-year-old or whatever he was with Khrushchev. Really. Give you a hint. Read about when they met, Khrushchev with JFK in Vienna. Read what JFK said after he got out of the meeting. He was drained. He said, this guy beat the shit out of me. Why? You're an unexperienced, maybe decent individual. Khrushchev was a tough motherfucker, barbarian. That's why when these guys say, Putin, democracy, these politicians here in Russia will be gone in a week and a half. They will be gone. Bring all these Lindsey Grahams and all these tough guys over there in a week and a half ago, probably will be in plastic bags or someone floating downstream somewhere, like what's his name, Rasputin. Those guys are real. These guys are just a club, basically, a country club, and we are not members. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.